Speaking of which, okay, I'm recording this, and it is recording in 360.
Hi, everybody.
So anybody, I'm not going to do the earlier stuff because I don't want to get Steve talking about a crack addict.
No, crack addict.
But so I can post this, and then people will just be able to pan around.
How cute!
Hide the all the alcohol and everything else.
It's already hidden.
He's been saying swear words. We can't.
I know.
Yeah,
that's why.
delete all
So
that.
also, I didn't say this is for public consumption.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Anyway, so what did you guys think about low carb? No, it's the Metabolic Summit at Omaha. What did you guys think about it?
I really liked it. Honestly, I mean, having gone to KetoCon, which is like the largest one,
Yeah.
this was nice because it was small.
Yeah. Well,
And-
the regional ones they're different.
Right, but I watch all of the videos of all of the different ones. Like I've watched Low Carb Breckenridge. I mean, I usually watch a lot of the conferences because I want to learn. And this one seemed to have the best panel that I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was a better panel than even KetoCon last year. I mean, just the way everybody got along.
Mm-hmm.
You see the different people and a lot, but then the several doctors. I mean, it's more doctors than I've seen in a lot of them.
Yeah. When they had the two doctor panels.
Yeah. So
So
I thought that was
really
really
cool.
interesting. And then because it was smaller and you have some awesome speakers who like to engage with everybody, you had an opportunity to talk to them. Like I was talking to Heather and Phil and said, like, they spent an hour talking to Dr. Barry. You would not get that opportunity at KetoCon. There's just too many people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you feel guilty. Like there's a line of like 50 people that want a picture. Like I can't talk to them for more than 3 or 4 minutes.
So this
So,
is you can really ask
I
questions.
really like that.
Yeah.
You comfortable with you're in a bathrobe, right?
Sorry about that. But my got on my snugglies. But I love the fact that there were so many new people. I felt like when we went to KetoCon, there were a lot of veteran ketoers. Like maybe they've been in the keto lifestyle for a year or two.
Yeah.
Kind of getting
You mean
a
like the
handle.
attendees?
Yeah, and this one, it felt like there was a lot of new people, which I thought was awesome because they are getting involved in this keto community very early on.
Yeah.
And knowing right from the start that there's all these people and companies that are cheering for them, that want them to be successful, and I think that they have a better shot of really being successful with their health goals having this community and knowing it's available to them.
Yeah.
And having all of these approachable doctors where, I mean, I heard people talking to Dr. Boz, Dr. Barry about like just specific like health conditions, and they had time.
Yeah.
Probably, 30 minutes with a doctor is probably more than they've had in a consultation in their private healthcare physician in a long time.
Yeah.
I did hear multiple people say that they weren't keto yet.
Oh,
And
really?
So they're like, but I'm going to go home and I'm going to start on Monday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a great way to start. You're totally prepped for this. So it
You got
was
this.
cool.
You got this.
We met several doctors too.
That was
Oh, they were
super
there,
There are
interesting.
several doctors who were there, like they're just general practitioners or family practice. I mean, we spent over an hour talking to one lady who was just awesome. She's like, I don't put up with, like the administrators tell me I have to see 12 patients in a day, and I tell them no, I'm seeing 6 because otherwise I can't give a good quality care. And if you don't like it, fire me. If you don't like the fact that I'm going to talk to people about their diet, fire me.
Yeah.
She's like, this is more important. She's like, now I'm not. She's like, yes, it's malpractice if I tell you don't take your meds and eat keto instead, but why not be keto and then go on and slowly get to reduce your meds because you no longer need them.
Yeah.
So it was just, but I think we met 4 different doctors who were like, I'm starting to promote low carb in my
That made me
practice.
so hopeful because
We just
they
kept, go to Dr. Oz, go to, Boz, go talk to Dr. Barry.
Yeah.
because they're they have to be practically rebels to
Oh,
be
yeah.
willing to even entertain this.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're interested and want to learn more about it and see, how is this going to work in their practice, I thought was like so hopeful, because I think we get kind of disillusioned thinking like all of medicine is against us. And it's like, no, there's lots of doctors that want to learn more.
Oh, yeah.
And we kind of asked her, what can we do as the patient though? And she's like, just be kind, because you don't want to walk into the doctor's office and be like, here's lies my doctor told me, and maybe like slam it down like very emphatic and be like, make changes to your practice, just be really respectful and help them. And maybe bring it up once, twice. If you get to a point where there's a doctor that's like, I'm not interested in learning anymore, then make that decision to
change your doctor or
change your doctor.
Change your doctor.
But don't leave, slamming the door with your purse in the door on the way out, and it's like, they're humans too. And, we want everybody to get better. And that doctor has a family. And if they're pushing back against keto, that means they're not on keto and they're not living their life to the fullest, and we want them to maybe, even if they don't want to say yes to keto today, maybe plant the seed of go back and learn more. Make it a good
How many doctors are there now in the keto community that were the overweight, the doctor who they finally had a patient who's like, Doc, you got to check this out. And I mean, that's Dr. Barry right there.
Yeah.
So
they did vet it for themselves.
Yeah.
But if you put a sour taste in their mouth as a patient, be like, man, I got the door slammed in my face so many times, and the last word I heard was keto, then I feel like we're doing the community a disservice.
Yeah.
All
right. Did you guys get to see any of the presentations?
We watched some. I watched some of it on the monitor. My plan was to watch. I'm just going to watch the presentations on the replay. I wanted to talk to people. That's what I'm there for. That's what I was here for.
But the setup was great.
Oh,
because you could still listen to it,
it was great.
and I also really liked how it kind of closed off what was going on in the vendor area so you didn't have to make your choice between, I really want to talk to the people at Keto Chow, but I really want to, see the presentations also.
Yeah.
It's like it gave time for both.
Yeah.
I thought it was also cool with it's 6 pounds. It was like 6 pounds. It was like 6 pounds of ground beef, a pound of liver, a pound of heart, a half a pound of kidney, and then 2 pounds of bacon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's mix it all together, and you won't taste any of the.
I'm gonna need just a little bit of cream cheese, just a little.
I think cream cheese is good.
Just that.
Hey, she wouldn't touch liverwurst until I gave her liverwurst with cream cheese on top of it on a chaffle.
Yes,
that's a great
We
idea.
eat liverwurst just by the slab.
I grew up
still
on
don't
liverwurst
know
by
if
the
I've ever
slab.
had
Last time I had
liverwurst.
liverwurst, I was in kindergarten and I loved it, and I haven't had it since then. I need to do it.
We
I'm
have
gonna
it
order
all.
some
It's
more.
the worst.
I'm gonna order some for February
2 or 3 in
from
the
US
fridge at all
Wellness because
times.
US Wellness has a grass-fed, grass-finished liverwurst.
Oh yeah.
hey, I just.
I usually don't feed my liverwurst, so
I didn't have any.
Yeah.
I don't-
or grass. I don't feed it anything.
Well, think about it. The liver. If there's any organ that you want to eat where it's not been full of a bunch of antibiotics, it's the liver, which his whole job is to
Or the kidneys.
filter out all the. Oh yeah.
I don't let
That's
my,
what I said. I mean,
I don't let my
kidneys
beef
smell.
get drunk
Have you ever
either,
tried to
so it-
cook kidney?
No, I haven't.
Liver
It's
smells.
Yeah, not like kidneys. Because kidneys has.
I
all
think
the
we should
urine.
have chicken
Yeah.
wings more.
Yeah.
What? Who said that? That's a great idea. Yeah, no, I think we need more chicken wings. Yeah.
are you a ChickfilA cow?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
It's delicious. Chicken.
The chicken.
Well, hey, when I was talking to Dr. Rob Silas, he was like, whatever you do, make sure you're eating all the skin on the chicken. He's like, it's the best part of the chicken, and everybody's throwing it out. He's
Oh,
like,
no problem.
Start eating the skin.
What I really
really
loved
like it.
was when you mixed the crab that we
I
got
made crab rangoon
with cream
chicken skin.
cheese.
Oh, wow.
Put the dollop inside of the chicken skin and fry that in the air fryer.
Oh.
I want that so bad.
And all of a sudden it's crab
Wrap,
rangoon.
take your filling, anything
Oh
you
my
want, and wrap it in chicken skin, and either fry it or air fry it, or you can even bake it in the oven. You just gotta make sure you bundle it up tight and turn it upside down.
Yeah.
And the chickens, you can use a big piece, like a whole chicken thigh piece, and it just crisps up,
Crunches
shrinks
up.
down, and traps everything in, and it becomes
Yeah,
like a
it'd be
wonton.
super moist.
Yeah.
That's what I was seeing in my head was a
yeah.
wonton.
Yeah, but it goes from like this to like this to like a.
But it's
actual
super
wonton.
crispy and it's got just that right amount of greasiness. Like I want, what you kind of liked when you order Chinese food and you're like,
big
I
old
need a
drip
li-
in your
You,
mouth.
you mean
man.
back
Lean
when
over your
back when
plate
you
or
felt
you'll
bad
eat
about eating greasy food?
Well, here's the difference though. Yeah, right. Now I'm like, everything has like a little shellac on it. All of our cups, Caleb does the dishes in our house, and he's like, all of our cups, I feel like I could lose them. Everything here is moist and fatty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the difference was we ate that, and then usually I really am hungry 20 minutes later when we used to eat crab rangoon. And I was deliciously Fat,
So
nasty,
I'm
full.
reading comments, and Tara Simpson said that we need to learn to pack better because she went on a business trip last week. Her bag weighed 31 pounds for 4 days of business, attire, 2 casual nights, a formal event, all of her food, and all of her electronics.
Tara, you are next level. I bet you are not packing one furry nonsense coat like my
Well, she
nonsense
said-
coat
Furry
for today.
nonsense.
She said we need to get like down jackets. They're lighter and smaller.
Ooh, that's
You
yeah.
did
and
travel to Omaha with 4 jackets.
I did, but you never know what you're
I
gonna want to
bought, I
wear.
bought one. I have 3 now.
Yeah,
There
Miriam
you
bought one.
She
am
traveled with 4 though.
I am an
She
emotional
came here.
eater, and I tend to be an emotional dresser. So you like wake up and you're like, what does this day feel like?
Okay.
It's like just like Chris does. He wakes up, he's like, I think this is a hat day.
Actually,
I'm
I
gonna wear my
woke
hat.
up and I said, Miriam, can I wear my orange Keto Chow shirt or my brown Keto Chow shirt? And she said, I'm wearing my brown
Brown.
one. You're wearing it too.
Yeah.
Not hers.
Usually
mine.
until Holly and Steve, but this time they figured it out on their own.
Yeah, well, they matched and we matched.
Well,
so.
Roy and Sandra
Roy
matched
matched.
black. So.
What's that?
Yeah, we just lucked out that they matched.
Oh, okay. I was like, did you guys coordinate this?
No, Steve and
Keto
I did
Connect?
not. It just happened up in Keto Connect. Nah.
Keto conduct.
Keto Conduct.
Yeah.
The
Too many
brown,
Speaking of awesome
everything
people.
was well. I
Oh,
loved
yeah, Roy
Miriam's
said-
hair though today, and like
His
and
hair?
the no Miriam's hair.
Oh, I thought you said Roy's
Roy's hair.
Roy's hair was amazing.
Amazing. Like an herbal essence commercial. But like no, it was so cute with the brown. I've never seen like the brown before.
Thank you.
But yeah, no Keto Connect.
Keto conduct.
Keto.
Conduct.
Now we've all seen it.
You like his hair, but not mine.
Keto
They are so
Conduct.
awesome.
No, you're
And
amazing
mine.
too. Yeah, yours looked great. Everybody, you guys were
Chris is
rocking the
missing
Yul
out.
Brenner.
The baldness.
We need to
meat
shave
lady,
Chris's
the
head.
D&D meat lady.
Yeah.
D&D beef or something.
D&D beef.
She's I was talking to somebody. I said, Chris or Miriam? She's like, no, the guy with no hair.
Well, which one?
That would be my husband.
He's rocking it. You know, we were just at Universal Studios and we were doing like the Fast and the Furious like ride that they had, and you're looking, every single person in the ride was like The Rock, and who else was in there? But they were all bald.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, they were all bald. Everybody was bald.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is your era. Like this is your time. Your time to
Hey,
shine.
I'm the same age as all those guys. I'll take that.
Man,
Yeah.
this is a good time to be bald.
But you don't look like The Rock.
No, I don't.
You're a little bit shorter than him.
I'm a little bit shorter. And
Yeah, that's the
That was
that's
kind,
the only
Chris.
difference.
Thank you, Chris. That was,
Well,
that
he
was-
also has a beard.
Oh yeah,
doesn't
the
have-
I'm
beard.
thinking about shaving completely off.
no.
I like it.
You have less melanin pigmentation in your skin.
That's true.
That's about it.
That's it.
Fewer tattoos.
That's what I was gonna say next.
That's
I don't
next
think
level.
Anyway, we're talking about how great Roy and Sandra are.
For-
Yes,
Amazing.
they are awesome people.
I was talking to him about how, first of all,
Their photography skills.
Their photography skills.
amazing. Their food presentation.
Oh yeah.
If you look at their food, you're like, I need that.
Yeah.
Every
so
single
great.
one of their dishes feels like home. And then when you see the next picture of them as a couple, like talk about hashtag couple goals. They are the most
Yes.
beautiful couple. And the love that they have for each other, it just
Adorable.
shines. It just shines through.
Yeah.
And so he was saying like, yeah, you know, we'll be like, well, I'll take a picture of, you know, I'm working out alone or her or what. I'm like, no, man, we want to see you guys together because you're amazing. I think that they should do a cookbook that is like a couple's date night.
What
inspiration
started the
cookbook.
conversation from too is they were taking a picture of us with Dave Kemp,
Okay.
and Roy's sitting there.
Yeah,
It's like I gotta get 100 angles. I'm like Instagram person.
man, awesome.
Well, and he was like, I saw him taking a picture of Sandra, and she's like sticking your leg out, and he's like, no, a little bit more, baby.
That is a good husband right there. And he was so
Meanwhile,
kind.
I'm taking one in front of the wall, and she's like, "Take my picture." Like,
Yeah,
let's go,
that's him.
let's go.
You take a picture, drop the phone.
So, yeah, really. One of the ones he took yesterday, because I was like, take two in case you. One of them, you can't. I'm like, it's like
In my
blur.
defense, I'm holding my gloves and my camera,
No
and I'm
defense.
like, we're on the way out the door. She's like, "Take my picture," and I'm like trying to balance everything and do the phone with one hand.
Man, I thought Wow, you're so accommodating, Roy. Like, I'm trying to get rid of my neck angle. Could you maybe get on the roof? I feel like I need to go higher. Just keep going higher, 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 higher.
They're just
Yeah.
awesome.
They're just awesome people.
Somebody just said they're binge watching all our videos. They've been watching for 16 straight hours.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we're still trying to finish your day 1 of Omaha.
Yeah.
Man.
I haven't watched day 2 yet.
Do you ever finish
Wait
a
till you
day?
see day 3 when we're cleaning kombucha out of the back
Oh
seat
my
of the
gosh,
car.
Man, do you ever feel like you've spent 16 straight hours listening to me talk?
I know. We spent 20 straight hours once watching a Korean drama.
Yes.
Korean
Obsessed.
drama. Okay.
Obsessed.
You never watched a Korean drama?
That
Yeah,
just
they're
sounds
so good.
boring.
I'm not a big drama guy.
It's so good.
I don't like dramas because I want to cry. I cry enough in real life.
Yeah. Well, they're like rom-coms.
They're like,
I don't know
especially
what
the
that
good
is.
ones, romantic comedies. They're funny,
okay.
but most of the really good ones have like a piner. So you have this girl and you have this guy who
So it's
she's
like a-
interested and he loves her, but
like
then
a
there's
love
another
triangle.
guy
Yeah.
who has this chance, and usually the piner is the one that you want to be
You're
with
rooting
her.
for.
You're rooting for him, but you know he's not going to end up with, and then you're arguing back and forth. They're really well done, but what's really nice about them is they're very, very clean.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can watch it with your
They're
kids and
super
not.
clean because they're all from South Korea, so there's no sex. I mean, if there's anything like where they're even coming out of a bed, that's a raunchy one.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're just really clean, really well made because they don't do like year in year out TV shows there for the most part. They'll do like
Well, just miniseries.
everything is a miniseries. It's like 16 to 20 episodes and then it's gone.
Oh.
Sometimes it's nice just to know that like you're watching something, and if someone walks in, whether it's your grandmother or your children, like you're
It'll
not
be okay.
concerned. Like they're not gonna like here's a nice
Nothing
weird
worse
bomb.
than watching a TV show like The Office with your mom.
Oh yeah.
You're like, I don't remember this.
I don't, right. Well, my mom, we would watch a movie, and this is back in the 80s, you have VCRs, and you could fast forward things, and we'd be watching something, and maybe there is like a scene that, you don't want to see. She would fast forward it, and then go, la 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 la, and I'm like, we can't hear them. And what you don't want us to see is a visual, also, and not a hearing thing.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Right.
La, 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 la,
So my
la.
battery's about to die, so
Okay.
I'm gonna say goodbye on the video recording.
Okay,
So
bye.
Goodbye on the
Bye,
video
video
recording.
Bye.
recording.